I wanted to ask you about getting a chance to play your first game last Saturday. When did you kind of find out you were going to get to start that game?
Yeah, the morning of after the pregame skate, Coach Howgie told me to get ready, and I was pretty excited. Obviously, playing my first college game, and the boys made it really easy. They're real supportive, and everyone played a good game.
How long would you say it took you to kind of feel really like relaxed out there? Like, was it right away, or did it take a little bit into the first period before you kind of?
A little bit into the first, I get a couple shots, make a couple saves, get the nerves calmed down with the environment and everything, and about halfway through the first, I
was wondering too about the fact that it was a really tense game too. Did that kind of make it more fun for you? That it wasn't like you guys were up 3-0 or something. If you had screwed up and let a goal in, it would have been tied up. Did that kind of make it more of a fun game for you?
It was a lot of fun. And what made it easy, the boys played well in front of me. They were blocking shots, and it was a good team effort.
I was going to ask you too, just about what was it like to kind of get into a real game. As far as what did you notice about, what's different at this level? I know you played a little in the exhibition game too, but what kind of impressed you at seeing the game from that perspective?
The speed. Everyone's smarter out there, and everyone's got the will to win. They're willing to do anything to get the 2 points at the end of the game. So.
I guess the last thing was to ask you and Chris. Obviously, you see Jake play a lot. What are some things you kind of pick up from observing him too that'll help you when you get your chance down the road?
Oh, just how calm he is in the net, how calm he composed, and how he backstops the team and gives us a chance to win every night.
I wanted to ask you a little bit. I kind of joked about it, but I was going to ask about the empty net goals lately. Is it just a coincidence that you getting a lot of those, or
I mean, Coach puts me out a lot, so I don't know how much coincidence it is. And most of the times it's a result of great play, a hard play on the boards from some of the other guys, and it just kind of sent me on my way there.
It looks like you're usually always pretty smart about them too. Like you always cross the red line first, so you don't get an icing and things like that. What are some of the secrets to doing well in this situation?
Yeah, like you mentioned that one. I've had that earlier. I think at Western Michigan early in the season where tried to shoot it before the red line, and you're trying to avoid that. You don't want to put your team in a bad spot there. So you don't have to force the goal, but if you can skate it past the red line, and obviously you want to give it a go there.
Now, obviously, there's no goalie to beat, but still, those are always big goals because those are usually the ones that will clinch a win, especially like the two St. Lawrence games. What's it feel like when you can get that goal that is going to wrap the game up for your team?
Yeah, well, first and foremost, obviously, it's a defensive aspect in that situation. We don't need to score one, but if obviously there's the chance to and there's the room to skate it past the red line, obviously you want to get the relief for a team there.
Especially when it's home too. I was just curious, like, what did you notice about the crowd reaction, like in the St. Lawrence game here when you got that goal? It was pretty wild because people already knew that kind of clinched the game. I mean, what's that feel like as a player to hear that much fan reaction?
Yeah, I thought it was all great last year when it first happened. I think when we played St. Lawrence at home, that was great. And then, obviously those two games are a little bit more special maybe than other games, but just in general, it's just that final punch, and it's good sign for our team.
I was going to ask you first about the goal you scored last week against Union. What did you kind of see on that particular shot? And were you expecting it to get all the way through, or were you a little surprised when you got it in there?
Well, it was a long way through, but actually it was a great pass by Rempel. He passed it to me when I was at the red line, just laid it in there for me, and I was able to walk into it, so it's a pretty good opportunity there.
On those kind of shots, how often, or how hard is it to aim those or to get them to go where you want them to go sometimes? Because you see games where people,
Yeah, I mean, it was a long one. It was right from the top of blue line, but you just try and hit it as hard as you can, really. Like I said, Rems put it on a platter for me. So.
And then I, too, was asked about the defense production offensively. You had your goal and Astron had a goal, too. What was it like when you guys can get a couple of those in the game, too? What does that do to the other team?
Yeah, I mean, Union has given us everything we could handle that night, and I think those were big turning points for us. And get offensive production from the back end always helps.
Does it kind of maybe loosen things up for the forwards too, because they know that they can't just kind of ignore you guys out there?
Yeah, the forwards have been helping us all year. We've been playing good team defense, so it's definitely nice to get on the offense too.
That was the last thing I was going to ask about, was just the defense in general. Like, I keep seeing you guys are leading the nation in goals against. What's that? How much pride do you guys take as a unit in being able to do that, play this well this year?
Oh yeah, we take tremendous pride in it. I think we also take pride in the penalty kill, and we have a great percentage there. And so we take pride in that, and that helps us keep the puck out. And our goalies, Kylie's been unbelievable, and even Titter coming in was big for us.
Well, thanks.